Heavy snow has seen most of Britain grind to a halt. Though most of the population are confined to their houses, repo man Sean James has spotted an opportunity for a bumper payday.
The finance company ring me up and say, you've got to be here in 10 foot of snow. I'll be there and I'll repo the equipment. You know, you get a bollocking for that. Why have you come at the weekend? Well, we've been here twice during the day. Yeah, I was at work, dickhead. And you're like, that's why we're here.
All of the cars being repoed this weekend have had logbook loans taken out against them, which haven't been paid back.
Go on, son. Fuck it. All right, mate.
That's the one. So November Golf 02, that's it.
Not everyone on the receiving end of a repossession is at fault. The next car has a logbook loan taken out against it, but by a previous owner.
If it's a new owner, then you give them a chance to pay. Set up a line of communication between them and the finance company. If they pay, they keep the equipment. If not, it goes. We've got a repossession order for motor vehicle. Can you open up, please? Thanks.
With the current owner of the vehicle speaking little English, Sean has to tell her son the bad news. She has inherited someone else's debt.
What I don't understand is, it's the car's in her name.
No, the loan always stays with the car. No, although the loan's not in her name, and it's not like the finance is in her name, the loan stays on the car. That's the difference between a logbook loan and a finance loan. The finance loan will stay with the customer. Obviously, they try and get the car back. The logbook loan, it actually stays on the vehicle.
But how much is the loan? But,
I don't know, that's between...
Not as if we're going to fucking pay it, like, well.
That's between them. That's yours anyway.
So the bitch who had the car, she's done it on purpose, sold the car and took a loan as well at the same time?
Yeah.
That don't come on the HPO and...
Well, that's between you and if you bought it from the auction house.
It's a friend of mine. What he does, he buys cars from the auction that might need a little bit of work here and there. He'll do the work, sell them on, but I didn't expect this of him. But he didn't expect it either. And that man over there don't smile much. Gutted, to say the least.
For around £15, anyone can uncover a car's financial background by carrying out a hire purchase information or HPI check. 1 in 3 cars has a hidden history, but as most people don't bother to find out, you could be liable for a debt that isn't yours.
People always cry over spilt milk, like, oh, it's not my fault. But I don't think there's been a single one where I've gone up to the customer and the customer's gone, ah, oh, fair cop, yeah, got me. Yeah, I didn't do HPI check, here's the keys. It doesn't happen like that. The customer won't admit that they're in the wrong. It's a BMW.
The next target is also totally unaware his car is up for repossession.
That's the one,
He's bought a BMW, but has not been told it has a loan taken out against it.
Is Stephen Turnbull in, please? Is that your father? Or is there another adult in the house, please? Is there any chance to get him on the phone? Hello, is that Stephen? Yeah, what it is, we've got a repossession order for the BMW. There was a logbook loan on it. Okay, can you make your way back, please?
With the customer's 15-year-old daughter handing over the keys,
yeah, there you go, there's your phone back. Thank you very much.
Sean can start the repossession before he gets home.
It's gonna be trouble when he turns up. He's pissed. Come on, don't hang around, come on. The bloke's not happy at all. He was like ranting and raving on the phone. Oh, I'm going to empty my stuff, I want my stuff. So he's 10 minutes away. Right, there's nothing in this. He's just stalling us. Just check everything. There's nothing in there at all, is there? It's easiest to get the vehicle out of the equation. If the car's not here, what can he do?
After 10 minutes, the customer arrives to discover his daughter has handed over the keys and his car has disappeared.
Who's that?
Police.
Police, that's okay. Do you want me to speak to police?
Yeah.
Hello, is that the police?
I'm going to get patrols down too. You all right? So they can look at the paperwork?
Yeah, no problem at all. The car's been repossessed. There's your letter explaining where it's gone. If you want to come to an agreement with them on Monday,
right, I see.
You've got the office it was taken out with, so if you wanted to, it's not going to go anywhere, it's not going to auction. All it would do now is that would go into a holding compound.
Right. That's changed my day, hasn't it? Slightly shocked. It was only one previous owner before I bought it.
So yeah, you kind of think if anyone had loaned any money on it, it'd have been well paid off by now, I'd have thought.
Right. Yeah, I think he's calmed down now, he's all right.
Police coming along here because obviously I don't know for a second whether this is legitimate or someone's just thought, that's a nice car, we'll pretend that we're bailiffs and we'll take it. What is John?
Oh, sorry about that,
No worries. As a parent, certainly you don't like the idea of your children feeling intimidated. On the other hand, I do appreciate that those guys were just carrying out, you know, their day's work.
If we hadn't got the keys, it might have been a bit of a different story. You know, we didn't know 2 girls were going to be in there on their own. You've got to tread really careful when you've got kids in the house. You know, these kids will probably get a bit of a bollocking now, but the outcome would have remained the same. If you'd given us keys or not, we would have towed it off the drive.
With the weather getting worse,
Do you want to clear out the stuff before we take it, or...?
What? No, that's bullshit, mate.
I'm sorry.
Sean's co-worker Reese has been sent ahead to track down a missing car.
If someone has something on finance and it's not paid for, it's got to be taken away. Or the world won't go round, would it?
The customer has no idea there is a loan on his vehicle, and he has called his dad for support.
We'll carry on, mate, but we're going to take it. If they've issued you with a repossession order, they are powerless, there's nothing they can do. If we want to take it, then we'll take it.
753.75.
Bought the car for my son. I've had the receipt off the woman in good faith. The outstanding is 750, basically half the car's worth. He just can't afford it. And he's self-employed, he can't go to work now, he can't earn money. It's just a nightmare, man.
Nearly £800 is needed to pay off the debt they've inherited. But to keep the car, the customer's dad, Roger, needs a helping hand.
Yeah, all right. Bye. That was my wife on the phone.
Okay.
The father-in-law is willing to pay the amount now for that car to keep it here.
Okay.
Yeah, is that right or not?
Yeah.
Yeah.
With a fee, what's on that one?
After half an hour, the customer's grandfather arrives with the outstanding balance.
I'm sure they sent you being framed or something.
Oh, no.
Hey?
You're not going to accept any less?
Pardon? No.
You won't?
No.
Have you asked the company?
They won't accept anything less.
Have you got 5p?
Hey?
Have you got 5p?
5p?
5 pence, have you got it?
Yeah. Yeah. Done.
Right, there's the 75.
What you say?
Tar Grandad, thank you for that.
Tar Grandad. Thanks very much, Grandad.
You put your trust in people, and I think trust doesn't come into it no more.
That's it, another month bloody pension gone, yeah.
I'm glad. I'm glad someone can see the funny side of it.
As a personal trainer, the customer needed a car for his fledgling business and thought he'd been given the perfect deal.
The car was there, in nice condition, knocked on the door. A middle-aged woman came out with a dog in her hand. She had kids in the house. She invited us into the house. It was just like a perfect person to buy a car off. It was up for just below average price for a Megane, which was 1,300 in the end we paid for it. It also come with 12 months MOT, 6 months tax. So it sounded, as you look at it now, it's probably too good to be true kind of thing. And on the advert, it said it was HPI clear. So I automatically believed what she said.
For the stake of £15, he could have saved £750.
Don't just take the word for it. You know, oh no, yeah, it's HPI clear. Oh, here's me £4 then. Fucking, you can't just trust anyone, can you? You've got to do HPI check nowadays, have to.
Despite the atrocious conditions, Sean pushes on to complete a tough 48 hours. With 10 cars repossessed, Sean has had a successful weekend, but it's come at a price.
You know, I don't mind getting the cars in, but I'm really pissed off today, about an hour ago, because my little boy took his steps for the first time. My little baby took his first steps, and I'm stuck here sorting people's shit out. It's times like that when it's not worth the money. Shit the bed. We're not going to get through there, are we? Fucking welcome to Hobbitsville. How the fuck are you supposed to go through that?
With his workload complete, Sean can finally spend some quality time with his family.
Are you ready, Obi? Are you comfortable? Let's get going.
With a history of criminal convictions and a stint in prison, staying on the straight and narrow is now Sean's main intention.
Lucas probably lost out on a lot of me. It wasn't until Lucas hit about 5 or 6 and I looked at him and I thought, Jesus Christ, he's grown up now. Better start putting the effort in.
I'm sorry. Nutters. Completely nutters.
If you don't put the effort in with the kids aren't going to put the effort in with you when you're older. You know, hopefully, like when Lucas is like 30, 40, you know, I'll still be sledging on 70. Yeah, come on, Dad's all right, laugh. He'll still go sledging. Probably break my hip, but...
Where's that fun? We lost ya!